What's up guys, Lon here from Android Authority, and today we're taking a look at some of our favorite tech under $50. So let's not waste any time and get right into it. Kicking off the list is this pretty killer LED desk lamp by Moko. It's got this really sleek angular look to it that's simple, clean, and should blend in with most desk setups or even a nightstand. It's also made of aluminum, which not only makes it feel really sturdy, but also keeps it lightweight. There's also a rubber or silicone-like material on the bottom side, so if you're worried about this thing sliding around, this helps keep it in place. Since the bulb is an LED, it should last a really long time without having to worry about it burning out, and it's a nice bright white that's perfect for when you need that extra light to help you get some work done or do a little bit of bedside reading. This isn't just your ordinary desk lamp though. On the base of the lamp you'll find two USB ports that both deliver a maximum output of 2.4 amps, which is perfect for charging your phone, tablet, or both simultaneously. There's also a dedicated slot next to the USB ports that can cradle your phone or tablet as it charges, or just as a nice resting spot for your device. Next up is a smart light bulb from Magic Light. Brands like Philips Hue and LIFX are great, but they can get pretty expensive rather quickly, and if you're looking to get into the smart bulb game without spending a fortune, this might be the perfect option. What makes this bulb a little bit different from some other brands on the market is that it connects to your phone or tablet via Bluetooth instead of Wi-Fi, but the pairing process is still really simple. Once you have the bulb installed in your location of choice, just turn on Bluetooth, download the Magic Light app from the Play Store or App Store if you're on iOS, open it, and it'll automatically find and connect to the bulb. The app itself, I will admit, is not the cleanest looking app that I've ever seen and could use an update or two, but it gets the job done and offers a lot of controls. You can easily change the color within the color wheel, adjust the brightness, or create up to 5 of your own presets. You can even make the bulb cycle through colors and a bunch of other really cool stuff like strobe effects, or have the bulb pulse to the sound of your music or voice. It's a bulb that gets nice and bright, works well, and since it's relatively inexpensive, you can buy several of these to spruce up your home without breaking the bank. Coming in at number 3 is a 12,000 mAh power bank by ActionPi. I know the brand may sound a little bit weird and that power banks are pretty much a dime a dozen at this point, but this one is one of the coolest power banks that I have ever used. At 12,000 mAh, you've got enough juice to charge your device multiple times, and it comes included with a standard micro USB cable and another cable with USB on one end that splits into micro USB and Lightning on the other. So if you're an Apple user, you're completely covered, and if you're an Android user, you're mostly covered unless you have an Android device with USB Type-C, in which case you'll have to supply your own cable. It doesn't have quick charge technology, which may be a deal breaker for some people, but it has some other features built in that I personally think make up for it. On the top side of the power bank, you'll find two USB ports for charging your device, with one rated at 2.1 amps and the other at 1 amp. But right in between those two USB ports is a single LED that lets you turn this power bank into a makeshift flashlight by double pressing the power button. My favorite feature of this battery pack, however, is the LCD readout. Most battery packs typically give you an arbitrary light bar or LEDs to tell you the remaining battery life, but this tiny LCD display will tell you exactly how much charge is left in the tank. Another cool thing about this power bank is that it also works as a Qi wireless charging pad, so if you have something like the Galaxy S7 that can take advantage of that, you can charge your phone without needing a cable. And just in case you're wondering, yes, you absolutely can charge two devices through the USB ports and another one wirelessly at the same time. If you're looking for a compact Bluetooth speaker that can deliver some high quality sound and looks good while doing it, this next item is for you. This is the color changing Bluetooth speaker from iHome, and for the most part it's a lot like many other Bluetooth speakers on the market, but what makes it unique is that it can really light up a room or an area outdoors when you're listening to music. The speaker is not that large and can easily fit in one hand, and it also comes with a lanyard to make it even easier to carry. On the bottom side of the speaker are plus and minus buttons for controlling volume, a micro USB port for charging, a button for cycling through the 6 different color modes, and a button for using the Bluetooth speaker as a speakerphone for phone calls. This is also the same button that you use to put the speaker into Bluetooth pairing mode by long pressing on it, and if you want to check the speaker's remaining battery life, you can easily do so by long pressing on the color cycle button. For such a compact Bluetooth speaker, I was pretty surprised by how loud it gets, and since it's an upward firing speaker, it's pretty easy to hear from any direction. It's a very solid Bluetooth speaker for the price, and the fact that it can light up to the beat of your music makes it that much more awesome and fun to use. Our next and final item on the list is a piece of tech that I've actually been using for the last 3 or 4 years, so I can absolutely vouch for this one 100%. It's the Montauk car mount from Winter Gear, and it doesn't have any fancy bells and whistles, but it does what it's supposed to do extremely well. It's a pretty simple mount with a suction cup on the bottom that lets you easily attach it to a windshield or dash of your car, and the clamp rotates 360 degrees in any direction so you can mount the phone however you want. You'll also notice a soft red rubber lining on the inside of the clamp to prevent your phone from getting damaged when attached to the mount. Now, when this mount first came out, Winter Gear actually stated that it could fit phones as large as the original Galaxy Note, which came out a pretty long time ago, but the reason why this mount is still relevant is because of the transition that phones made from a 4:3 aspect ratio to 16:9. This essentially breathed new life into this car mount, which I think is the reason why Winter Gear still sells this car mount to this day. Even the most recent flagships like the S7, S7 Edge, HTC 10, LG G5, and the Nexus 6P all fit perfectly in this car mount, and that's the reason why I've been using this mount for so long. It fits pretty much any phone on the market, and if you're looking for a simple and reliable car mount, it's one that I definitely recommend. As far as pricing and availability for all these awesome tech items, make sure to check the links down in the description below or at the written post on Android Authority for the most up-to-date pricing, but these are all well under 50 bucks, so check them out and snag up a few for yourself, your friends, or your family members, as they do make pretty great gift items. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed it and found it helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. We definitely appreciate it, and also subscribe to the channel, which is also down below if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on our future videos. And check us out on social media like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Google+, all that good stuff will be linked down below. And as always, check out the website androidauthority.com because we are your source for all things Android.